Well, the holiday season is upon us, and there are a couple of concerns during this coming holiday season. One is the typical concern of how do I not gain weight through Thanksgiving, through Christmas, through New Year's Eve, or whatever holiday you celebrate. But November and December traditionally are months that people do gain weight. The other concern is if you do celebrate any kind of a religious holiday or any kind of a holiday where you exchange gifts, what kind of gifts do I give people? Hi, this is Kathleen Gage with Plant-Based Eating for Health. And the question I have for you is, what would you like for Christmas? What would you like for a holiday gift? And keeping it in line with plant-based eating, because chances are, when you eat 100% whole food, plant-based, you're not going to gain the weight that most people will gain during the holiday season. One thing I've been doing is the 75 Hard Challenge. And with that challenge, it's a very, very strict protocol. You do 2 times a day, 45 minutes of exercise. 1 time has to be outside. Now, the only exception to that rule is if you're in an area where the air is hazardous to your health. And I mean that sincerely. When we had the fires in Oregon, I could not go outside because they were saying, unless it's absolutely necessary, unless it's an emergency, do not go outside. The air quality is hazardous. So you do 2 45-minute exercise protocols a day. 1 of those times must be outside unless it's hazardous to your health. The other thing is you drink a gallon of water per day. So I drink 2 of these. I've got electrolytes in here right now. My first half gallon, I put electrolytes in so that I'm replenishing what my body is flushing out. The next thing you do is take a daily selfie. Really important to take a daily selfie because it shows you what your progress is. And it's interesting because that's the one thing that most people will mess up on. The next thing that you do is eat a healthy diet. You decide on what that means. But for me, it's plant-based eating, whole food plant-based eating. And so there wasn't a big change there for me. The next is you read 10 pages out of a physical book. So that's 10 pages out of a physical book, not an ebook, not an audio book, but a physical book. And the final one is don't drink any alcohol for 75 days. Now, for me, that's not an issue because I've been sober for 36 years. I don't drink any alcohol at all. Now, the point of me telling you this, as it ties in with plant-based eating, is when you put together a protocol that you stick with day in and day out, and no matter what, you're going to do it, you're not going to gain weight, especially when you're eating a healthy diet like a plant-based eating diet, whole food, plant-based eating. That's different than being vegan and eating junk food that some vegans eat. Not all, but some do. And so you want to have a healthy protocol. The next thing ties into, okay, if that's what you're going to do during the holiday season, and some people say, well, I'll start at the beginning of the year. You know what? There's no starting tomorrow. There's no starting at the beginning of the year. It's starting right here, right now. Really making a decision that your health is worth it. But with the gifts that you want to receive around the holiday season, what's on your wish list? Go ahead and list it below. What is it that you would like to get for the holiday season? It might be an Instapot. It might be a crock pot. It might be a certain type of cooking utensil. It might be, in my case, I want a tofu press. It's a bamboo tofu press. That's on my wish list. It could be a gift certificate to a clothing store because you know that you're going to release some unwanted weight. Maybe it's a Garmin. I wear my Garmin every single day. I wear it to bed and it helps me to monitor my activity. It might be a certain brand of running shoes. It might be a certain type of sock. My friend Laura runs Notes to Self where they have incredible socks with fun sayings on it. I am blessed. I am healthy. I am productive. I am awesome. Things of that nature. So Notes to Self would be something worth checking out. And I would love to know what's on your wish list for the holiday season. What is it you would really enjoy receiving? Not that you have to receive it, but it would make life easier. So go ahead and in the comments below, list what do you want to receive for the holiday season. And what I'm going to do is a review of different products, and I'm going to put a video together with a review of those products. This is Kathleen Gage with Plant-Based Eating for Health, encouraging you. Start today on your path of health and fitness. Because the reality is, with COVID spreading more and more every day, the greatest defense to getting complications with COVID, should you contract the disease, is having a healthy immune system. It won't guarantee 100% that you won't have complications, but it certainly minimizes it to an incredible degree. So really go out, live a healthy life, live a vibrant life. Consider doing the 75 hard. I'll put the link below to the video I did on 75 hard, so that you actually can you can get on a healthy protocol. And I'm actually looking at my recording button because I want to stop the recording without looking like I'm looking down here, but I was looking down there. So there you go. Have a great day, and I wish you much health and much abundance. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your commitment to an ethical life through plant-based food choices. The kind of choices that are kind to your body, the environment, and most of all, animals. Be sure to leave a review and rating of the Plant-Based Eating for Health podcast show.